Oh yeah,
Have you played through this game, Turtle?
I have.
Oh, how'd you enjoy it?
I liked it a lot.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I did not actually start playing until after Clear started his LP.
That's like the best kind of playthrough. It's like Clear. You remember when you had me play through? It was a great Let's Play because I got to play a video game and you did literally all the work. What was it called?
Baldur's Story?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. How I did the playthrough and whined bitterly the whole way through because, let's face it, there were some pretty irritating parts of that game.
Of course.
Yeah.
But then, before you finished posting all the videos, I did a second playthrough now that I actually knew how to play the game and enjoyed it much, much more. And that was all off camera, though, so nobody got to see me enjoy it. It was... They all got my worst first impression.
Which is still the kind of experience that people should have for that game, because they should know, A, what they're getting themselves into, and B, it can still be fun once you actually get past that.
Is he Mammon or Gammon?
It's
Yes.
like I said, it's a guide game.
Yeah.
It is a game that should be played. Oh, hey, it's... Oh, Capitalist Pig.
Yeah, it's great. I'm too big to fail. I will liquidate you.
Far be
Yeah.
it from me to criticize a game for criticizing capitalism, because criticizing capitalism is good as hell and cool as hell. That said, I'm not sure if that was actually a theme up to this point. Was it? Or is this? Or am I correct in thinking this is just a little bit out of left field?
It's,
No, it's definitely been a theme.
Okay, so I must have missed those parts. Yeah, which is
It's
fair.
more an NPC chatter and books and the like than it is.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
active.
almost never read that stuff.
But yeah, it's been there.
Okay, good.
Is he attacking you with golden bowls?
He
Yeah.
is. They're the Wall Street Bull.
Yeah. Just
And the playing of a tennis bit here is made of money.
Yeah, money you can literally collect if you want.
And the reason that he's vulnerable after you play tennis is because he ran out of money. And he's
Yeah,
sad.
like he's like, wait, no, I wasted money. This was a bad idea.
Exactly.
Really, yeah.
That said, I think this fight has maybe one or two many just passes through it. Like at this point, we know what we're
Yeah,
doing.
you have to
We've
hit
seen
the
the
5
bowls.
times. It sucks.
Yeah, like,
We've seen the
Five,
bowls. We've seen the
like,
coins.
yeah, that's a
We-
problem. Nintendo games have always had this problem, I think, and that is that they exist entirely on cycles, and there'll be huge chunks where you can't damage the boss at all.
Exactly.
When I played Devil May Cry 3, actually, which was some like the big moment when I switched over from like only owning Nintendo and Sega consoles to like an actual PlayStation. It was kind of a revelation to me that like you could damage bosses at any point during the fight. That you didn't have to wait for them to do a thing, because even if it wasn't a moment where like. Even if like it was just a moment where it was just a normal like fight, you could still like do some chip damage on them with your guns.
Right.
Yeah.
Nintendo bosses, on the other hand, seem to like have this like really consistent like setup of you'll do it exactly 3 times, and then wait a minute, and then they'll do the thing that makes them vulnerable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this is not limited to Nintendo. Pretty much every boss in Sonic Adventure does that as well.
The only game I haven't played the other Dimension series, but the one game I really remember them not doing that was Super Metroid, actually. But then the bosses in that were not really anything to write home about.
Mhm.
At
And they
least
had
you
some
can
really
stand that.
unconventional ways to fight them. Like you can electrocute yourself to one-shot Dragon or whatever.
Yeah. Kraid was a pretty good fight.
It's classic.
Archangel. So Devlin is the main villain.
That
Yes.
one's the bad boy.
Yep. Of course he is.
Anyway, final boss time. For real this time. Thankfully, this is a fight that does exactly what you were complaining about earlier, where you can just hit. As long as they're corporeal, you can just walk up and hit them with your sword. There's
like
gonna be
that.
a lot of
That's
stuff
good.
flying around, but as long as you leave past it, you're fine.
That's
You
cool.
can also just shoot your bow at them too.
You could, but I have a tungsten sword and I'm gonna use it. Also, his skull projectiles, they do fire damage, although it's hard to tell, so that will deal you a bit more damage after the initial hit. So if you have a fire resistance tunic, this is a great fight for it.
Why would you ever take off the speed tunic, though?
Exactly.
Never had that.
Fast is an inherent virtue.
I have had to do it for one of these fights, though, but that's not going to happen this run, thankfully. This run is nothing but speed tunic.
Sweet.
And yeah, these tendrils, you can destroy them with any kind of explosive. The hammer doesn't do it, though. But I would rather just
Usually
walk
that means
around.
bombs.
This is a very cool boss arena.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
this is
didn't
great.
know that's going out that it's like
Yeah, like being able to like see the whole game map, and I assume that's literally the seed that you generated.
Yes, it is. I can tell
that's-
the landmarks from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, so that's really cool. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
that's great.
This is the fact that it is basically tailor-made from what you've done. Let alone the fact that like boss arenas like in like arenas that are just like falling apart kind of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Is awesome.
But now we have
That,
an e-boss arena.
Oh, this is good.
It reminds me of Monk Maz Koshnia from Breath of the Wild, actually.
And you can also just walk off the edge and loop around.
Yep.
It reminds me of
No glasses needed.
reminds me of Ganon and Wind Waker actually.
That's cool, yeah.
Just the idea of like an arena where everything's falling apart around. That part.
Yeah.
I do
Totally
think the boss
different.
himself is meant to inspire like the nightmares from Link's Awakening, but
Yeah.
there's a little bit of everything on there, and it's not being super ham-handed about look how this is a Zelda reference, which, again, when this game is subtle, it's great. It just
Yeah.
isn't subtle a lot of the time.
This game's clearest inspiration, like its number one inspiration to me at least, is very obviously Link's Awakening.
Oh yeah.
The glitchy version of it.
Yeah. Well,
The
like
glitchier.
part of that is why it's obviously Link's Awakening, because everybody's favorite thing about Link's Awakening is map glitch.
Exactly.
And that's literally an item.
Yep.
Just like, what if wrong warp, but you just could act like this? You get it.
Yep. What if just screen wrap?
Anyway, now he's a little
Oh.
mad.
Yeah, I'm having some troubles now. Do you have any healing potions? I don't. Okay.
Just don't get hit,
Yeah, just try
Bye.
not to get hit.
even though he's throwing your own hearts at you.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that's the HUD's attacking you now. I
Yep.
also like that the background is supposed to imply that like there's just like nothing there's no graphics to update back there, so
Mhm.
like anything that goes over it. The fact that it fades out after a moment feels a little bit like fake, because the way it would really work is would just be there because the screen just wouldn't refresh those pixels until
Yep.
something else happened on them.
Anyway, I
But
died. Lol.
I do like what they're going for with it.
Lol, get wrecked.
Though the
Oh,
yeah, I think
you died.
I sure did.
Sometimes
Let me go get a
thing-
Healy potion.
sometimes a screen like that, when it instead of staying there, it just like if it's moving around a lot, then it kind of becomes a muddled mess. Anyways, they could have.
Oh yeah, that is true. Okay, so
Mhm.
never
Yeah.
mind. I retract my statement.
I guess
Yeah,
it depends
give
on
me-
how
I know
static the image was.
Even with what they even with the dampened effect here, sometimes whenever I was playing it, I wasn't sure if like part of the map was like actively damaging or just a refresh error.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it was definitely in consideration for that.
That makes sense.
Anyway, I've got healing potions. Now we can go back and do that. But we're going to have to refight the chairman, so that's going to be annoying.
No, you
Another
won't.
10 minutes.
Oh, you
The
won't?
chairman will be skipped. Yeah.
Oh.
Chairman's dead. You killed him.
Yeah,
And
you
since
have
you're
his
an
power as
archangel,
well.
when you kill something, he dies forever.
Okay, because I always figured there'd be like a no deaths bonus in this game, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah, I mean,
You
you
have to-
have his power of wealth.
You have to take
Yeah.
care of the skeletons.
Oh, hey, so we do. And yeah, the Power of Wealth does have a legitimate in-game effect. You just magnetize all item drops to you. Yeah, save game. Let's go fight Delvin again.
Is it bad that every time you say the power of wealth, my mind just immediately defaults to Cypress Hill song Money. I think that's bad. But I'm not going to change.
It's only bad if you let it be.
Theme for the mean green, never get enough. That's a motherfucking gangster dream.
Is that the one that opens with just saying money over and over again at the start?
No, that's the one that opens with dollar bill, y'all, dollar bill, y'all, dollar,
Okay.
dollar bill, y'all. God, I gotta explain everything to you.
Yeah.
I've died many times already to come.
I
I've died
maybe,
once.
Look, I'm just a child.
Turtle, I never explain anything to you because
Alright.
I assume that you just like are used to just me saying shit and just like going, yeah, I'm just gonna roll with it, whatever.
Basically.
It's like when you quoted, it's not different at all, is it, Steve, to me, without actually knowing that, like, Fanboy and I had been screaming Aqua Teen references at each other for the last 10 years. You just thought that was, like, our thing that we had come up with, totally from our mind. We were like, and I wasn't about to correct you, I was just gonna be like, wow, I mean, alright. Sure.
Okay, bullshit.
Wait on.
Is that like an example of like secondhand culture to the point where the original no longer even exists? Did I create a cargo cult?
Oh, that was the wrong thing. I need to
I believe in you.
accidentally chuck the healing potion in his face. It doesn't seem to heal him though, it's just I was wanting to throw a bomb. That's not the bomb button.
So,
let me just...
You have?
One.
Okay, I got...
Okay, I thought so, but...
Oh, you have 3. Okay, so you're fine.
Yeah,
then.
I'm fine.
You're basically immortal.
Yeah.
fine.
How much do healing potions even heal?
Enough. There we go. Now I can ignore this phase.
Steely, wheelie, automoheely. What would be really cool and also really dumb is if, like, assuming that, like, the end credits is stored in a memory location close to the final boss, you could just off-screen at a certain point during, like, while you're bouncing around on the map here to warp to the credits.
That would be cool.
That might be a bit too meta, but
That would be great.
That's a sort of dumb idea that would have been really neat to see.
Yeah, but you can't you?
I mean, probably not legitimately.
I mean, just...
When it comes to games like this, it's actually at times hard to tell, like, what were actual glitches and what were things the developers just left in because it fit the aesthetic they were going for.
Right, it's one of those things where it's kind of built to break.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Well, it's like, okay, Axiom Verge had some stuff like that, actually, which is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
The developer was talking about it, and he's like, so Axiom Verge does a lot with, like, you know, glitch graphics and, like, things that, like, sort of, like, fit the broken game like idea. But at the same time, there are actual glitches in the game that speedrunners quickly figured out how to...
jump over things, right?
Yeah, you can infinitely jump. You can gain infinite height in Axiom Verge. You just have to be really fast.
For this boss here, you can jump over things.
Yeah, I've been
Can
doing
you
that.
just equip the hover tunic to dodge everything?
Would you be able to attack while doing that?
I like the way you think, and this is a Let's Play, so let's commit science. I am hovering now. Okay, it doesn't work on the tentacles.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, that makes sense
too
because the
much.
tentacles extend upwards.
Yeah, but for the other projectiles, it might just be that we've become immune to everything. Oh, and the game does not like me trying to use a hover tunic on this fight.
Oh
Okay,
wow.
it does not stop me. Okay, I still get hit
Very
with
slow.
the other projectiles, but I can jump over them.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, continue jumping.
I will.
No, making the game run real slow like this could be useful. Just to dodge stuff.
Wow,
Exactly.
yeah, that is some gnarly slowdown. I mean,
That's the bullet hell method.
yeah. This is the Donkey Kong 64 speedrunning strat, where you cause the game to lag so much that that in order to maintain the illusion that it's not lagging so much, it increases your vertical speed, your horizontal speed, to the point where you can just clip through things.
Does it actually do that?
It does. That is literally one of the any percent Donkey Kong 64 strats. Cause a bunch of explosions to lag the game down to 4 frames per second. The game will then the game knows when it's lagging though, so it will increase your movement speed, which allows you to basically just go so fast that you bypass the collision of other objects and break through levels. That's great. Speedrunning is wonderful because it's so stupid.
All right.
I was actually at GDQ this year, and I was hanging out with a few other of our forum long timers.
One thing real quick though, we've got an in-game choice here. If we choose no on this, we get the bad ending. It sucks. Don't do that. We choose yes, we get the ending that we have pursued. We'll say. Anyway, you can go ahead now.
I said, I'm like one guy was saying that. Well, but the way the crowd yells and stuff at GDQ, it's just kind of really cringy, and I'm like, well, no. Here's the thing: speedrunning rules, but we must never lose the sight of the idea that speedrunning is kind of embarrassing. So it's good that it's kind of cringy because we need to do that. Thus, the world will end and restart without the glitch. Is that the no answer?
No, that's the yes answer. If we do no, then the glitch just comes in, Lenna dies, and then game ends. And that's boring.
That is boring.
Anyway, that's the end of this playthrough. We will be doing another one, and in that one, we're actually going to figure out what the hell we do with some of the stuff that I said does nothing, because I was lying the whole damn time. Did you expect any less?
I can't believe Clear lied to us.
Can't believe Clear deceived us. His clever deception.
I alone hold the power of truth.
Love the power of truth.
So
so the ending is not Link?
Yeah, the ending is you restart the game without the glitch. But did you? But no, it's just then Lance plays through the game normally, defeats all the Archangels, and then Lenna. And that's not a good ending. You don't want to be defeated.
I mean, you kind of do. I mean, you kind of destroyed the world or something, right? Like, sorta? A little bit?
What if we didn't, though?
What if we didn't?
Good point. Good point.
So,
but unfortunately, my clock has about ran out, so I'm going to have to vanish before we begin this second playthrough.
That's all right. I should probably take a break for myself anyway. But if we do want to do that later tonight, I am up for that.
I might be up for that, but give me a half hour at least.
Of course.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
All right.
Bye.
And this has been Let's Play Lenna's Inception. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.